Hello and welcome. Today I will be presenting a film made in 1973 directed by Martin Scorsese titled Goncharov. If you haven't heard of it, you'll learn the basics of what you need to know, and if you have, we'll be going over a little recap, so just sit tight. Goncharov is a movie whose tagline reads, "The greatest mafia movie ever made," following the titular character Goncharov after his move to Naples. Goncharov is a Russian mob boss and club owner, along with other characters such as Katya, a mafia spy, Andrei, a banker, Sofia, Katya's boss, Joseph Morelli, aka Ice Pick Joe, a psychotic murderer, and more. The movie has three acts, spanning a runtime of more than 3 hours, which is heavily criticized by some, but also justified by others. Surprisingly, even though Robert De Niro rejected the role he was offered for The Godfather, he accepted the role of Goncharov, and thank God he did, because his performance in this movie was amazing and doesn't get enough credit. Shortly after her second role of Kelly in the movie The Heartbreak Kid, Martin Scorsese found interest in her and offered her the role of Katya, which she accepted and, even though she was young, put on a resounding performance. Another notable mention is Al Pacino's role as Mario Ambrosini, a small mafia boss who provides protection for Goncharov due to ties to the Russian mobs. Other main characters include Harvey Keitel as Andre, Gene Hackman as Valery Mikhailov, John Cazale as Joseph Icepick Joe Morelli, Sophia Loren as Sophia, and Pachka the cat. The film was refound in August of 2020 by Tumblr user ZudiKun when they posted an image of a pair of boots that had an interesting label reading "The greatest mafia movie ever made. Martin Scorsese presents Goncharov, Domenico Procacci production, a film by Matteo JWHJ0715 about the Naples Mafia," and text talking about getting the boots online and being confused by the tag. Another user by the name Abandoned Ambition left a comment on the post saying, "This idiot hasn't heard of Goncharov." The post regained popularity in 2022 because of a poster uploaded by user Beelzebub to the site, which included the names of actors and their characters within the film. Media reception to the resurgence of Goncharov was a mass confusion outside of Tumblr, because people would hear this quote unquote greatest mafia movie ever made and were clearly in. After looking up the film and only finding posts on Tumblr and nowhere else on the internet, they started realizing that something fishy was going on. People started realizing that Goncharov wasn't a movie, but a game that Tumblr users were playing. Goncharov didn't really exist until 2020, but because of the fact that Tumblr is a platform built around sharing and creating media, people took Goncharov and ran with it, yes, anding it to oblivion. Tumblr users came up with the plot, characters, actors, production story, everything. It is speculated by many that it was simply the perfect storm of idea and platform, and the way that Tumblr encourages sharing media and creativity helped Goncharov become as popular as it did. But Goncharov was a light that went out as quickly as it lit, because it only lasted a couple weeks, even though it completely consumed the entire site for the time it was popular. Most people seemingly forgot about its existence, and that's why I'm here today explaining it to you all. Creation is a flurry of piqued interest that can be gone in an instant, and if you don't take the opportunity to get it out of your head, it will never see the light of day. If the poster had never been published, no one would have likely heard of the 1973 film, and this mass creation would have never seen the light of day. Please, if you have something to post or share otherwise, please do. You never know what will come out of it. Thank you for letting me share this story with you all.